Let's look at a really cool way to show our understanding of words and to help us make connections as we're learning new words. Maybe you remember making these in elementary school with your name to share your personal qualities with your class and decorate the classroom, where the first letter of your name began the first line of each line of the poem so that it spelled your name vertically. Here's an example I made with my name is Larry. Loves to laugh, ask many questions, reads a lot, ridiculous sometimes just for fun, young at heart. There's usually acrostic poems spell something out with the first word of each line, and each line is more than one word. That's usually how you'll find them. But we're using them for a little bit different purpose. We're really using them to help us deepen our understanding of our new vocabulary. So for our purposes, the vertical word, the one going up and down, which will be your vocabulary word, can be centered and each line only needs to be one word. Each of these one-word lines must relate to the meaning of the vocabulary word. The vocabulary word should be in all capital letters, it should be lined up well, and in a different color so that it really pops. If you look at the example for the vocab word trauma, as soon as you look at that, you see the word trauma. That's the idea. I included the definition on this slide, but you won't have to do that when you make your own. But trauma is a severe emotional or physical distress. So I put stress, it's a big ordeal. It involves some kind of damage to you, involves some kind of an injury. Um, oh, I have damage twice. Shame on me. That I should not have used the same word twice, but I did there. And then last but not least, agony, and that word just means pain. Some things that are extremely important. All the words used in your acrostic poem must be words that you actually know. If asked, you must be able to explain the connection. As long as it makes sense to you and you can explain why or how you see it as related, all is great. That is fine. You're not going to be wrong as long as you can explain how that word is connected to the new word. We don't want to use words we don't know because the whole point of this activity is to connect this new word to other things that you already know, other things that are already in your brain, so that you have a connection there to help remember it. If you were to say, go to a thesaurus and just pick random words that are related or they wouldn't be in the thesaurus, but you don't know the meaning of them, that doesn't help you understand or remember. You just know that you wrote down more than one word that you didn't really know. Also important, all the words used in your acrostic should be related to the meaning of the vocabulary word and must be words you know. I know I said that before. It must be really important. I'm repeating it. Here's a couple things you can include though. You may include a different form or part of speech of the word for one of the lines or one of the letters. So I noticed that I have damage twice. I have it under A and under M. Instead of the M, perhaps I should have done traumatic, which is another form of the word. Also, you can include words in any language, as long as that's a language that you know and it's related to the meaning of the vocabulary words. If you speak more than one language, feel free to include other languages in there. If you are learning another language in another class right now and you happen to have recently learned a word that relates to your vocabulary word, by all means, include it. And a final note, have fun with this. Be creative. Use anything you want to create these. You can use paper with some crayons, markers, paints, pens, pencils. Maybe you're going to use a digital format like PowerPoint or slides. You could line it up and make one in Word or Google Docs, Excel or Sheets. And it might seem silly when I put it there, but I mean it. Use sticks, rocks, any other objects, and lay them out and take a picture of it. As long as the vocabulary word can be seen clearly and the related words are related and can be seen, that's fine. Anything you can think of. Maybe make some spaghetti noodles and spell it all out on the table with spaghetti. Better get permission for that one first. But have fun, be creative. I can't wait to see what you make.